Hey, welcome to Pilates with Jen, and thanks for joining me today. Today, I am bringing you day 2 of the Pilates Bar 28-day challenge. Today is all going to be about balance work, strength, and working on our endurance. So this whole workout is going to be standing. It's going to be a quick, effective workout. And once you're ready, have your Pilates bar to the side with the loops attached. That's all you need today, and your mat underneath you. Pilates bar can stay down on the floor for now as we're going to be begin warming up our body. So standing with our feet hip distance apart, soft bend in those knees, tuck that pelvis ever so slightly. And from here, I want you to think that you're stacked up against an imaginary wall. I want you to tuck your chin towards your chest. I want you to draw those abdominals in, come into that deep flexion as you have that wall behind you, slowly rolling yourself down towards the floor. Keeping those abs pulled into that spine, that deep C curve here. Take an inhale at the bottom. Exhale, curl yourself up. I don't want you to come all the way up to a straight spine. I want you to stay in that flex spine and draw those abs in and roll yourself down. Staying in that deep flexion of that spine, draw those abs in. Imagine your bottom is up against that wall and you're coming up as straight as possible. Let's go for one more. Curl it down. Draw those abdominals in and slowly roll it up. This time you are going to stack your spine. Send those shoulders back, straighten those knees, reach those arms up over the head. Bring your arms back down by your sides. Let's roll those shoulders. Go ahead, take your feet about hip distance apart. We're going to begin with just some squats here, so hands can come to genie or to prayer. You're just going to go ahead, squat it down, resist it up. I'm going to turn to the side, so you're trying to come down all the way, what's comfortable for you, keeping those abs pulled in and squeezing your glutes at the top. So dropping it down and up. I like to keep my hands in genie because it reminds me to keep my shoulders back, especially when I squeeze my glutes up at the top. It's just my feedback. It's what I choose to do. We're going for 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Come all the way up. I'm going to go ahead, turn and face you again, staying with that squat. This time we're going to squat it down. Can you stand it up? Lift to 1 foot. Woo! Squat it down. Stand it up, find your balance, lift the foot. Squat down. So finding your balance first. You have to find your center before you add the balance. Remember, you can always be using your pole, your Pilates bar right now. If you need it to help you lift one leg, you can hold on to a wall. Remember, spot something on the wall and stay focused. 1 more on each side. When that leg comes down, go ahead, kick those legs for a moment. I'm going to go ahead, grab that Pilates bar. I'm going to take my feet, put my feet into those straps. Once you have those feet in those straps, you have the option where you can keep the bar up at your chest if this is more comfortable for you, or you can take that bar and you're going to go ahead and bring it over your head and bring it to the base of your shoulders. If you have it over your back, please make sure it's at the base of your shoulders and not lying on your neck, as it will cause discomfort on your neck, and we don't need any help positioning ourselves forward. We have enough of forward flexion. So feet are coming to hip distance apart. Soft bend in those knees, draw those abdominals into the spine, send those shoulders back and down. I want you to transfer your weight over to the right leg. you're just gonna go ahead, lift that leg into a high march and drop it down. Alternate towards the other side, shift the weight, lift the leg to a high march and drop it down. So we're just alternating side to side, marching left and right, trying to stabilize through our core as we shift our weight and balance on one foot. So I like to find a spot in front of me, especially when I'm working on balance, and just spot myself and stare into it. Ooh, that one was fast. We have 2 more on each side. One more left, one more right. Next time that foot comes down, go ahead, shake those legs out. We're gonna open those feet a little bit wider than hips distance. Shoulders are back and down, abs are pulled in. We're gonna squat, our knees are gonna come over our ankles, stand it up, squeeze the glutes at the top. Again, squat it down. The squat is as deep as your body allows you to go. You work into your range of motion. All I want you to think about is that you're keeping that chest proud. Squeeze the glutes at the top and drop it down. We have 4, 3, 2, 1 more here. When you come up to that standing position, squeeze the glutes, release it. We can pull that bar out from over our head. We're gonna keep that overhand grip. That bar is now coming towards our chest. We're gonna squat it down. Bar is gonna go slack. We're gonna stand it up. We're gonna squeeze the glutes. We're gonna press over our head. Drop the elbows down. Squat it down, lift, and press. So thinking about getting deep into that, squeeze those glutes, raise those arms over the head, drop it down. We have 6 more. I might have miscounted, but that's okay. Pilates instructors are the worst counters, especially it's so much worse when you work out and do it instead of just teaching on a floor. Last 2. 1 more. Excellent. Bring those arms down and go ahead, relax your shoulder. I'm gonna let you pick what legs, you wanna work with. I'm gonna start with my left leg, all right? Arm is at my bicep curl. You just wanna make sure those wrists are not breaking and they're strong. Leg is gonna come out to the side. Another balance challenge. You wanna try to keep this bar straight. So legs coming out to the side. You wanna lift and lower, staying on this side. Lift and lower. Try not to let this side of the bar tip. Lift and lower. So really working on that balance, working on that ankle stability. We have 4, 3, 2. On this last one, I want you to tap it down. Can you lift it up? Just give me pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So that's the stability on my bad hip. Let's check it out to see if it's better on the other side. Let's shake it out. A lot different doing things in an upright position when you're definitely used to doing a lot of things on the reformer. So again, definitely important to switch up the equipment that you use. All right, soft bend in the standing leg. Going onto my right side, I'm gonna extend that right leg out, trying to keep this bar evenly balanced. We're gonna lift and lower. Lift and lower. You're trying not to hike that hip up too much. You're trying to find your balance. Balance is a real challenge, especially as you age. But it's something that we can fight against, and if we work on it every day, it definitely helps us in the aging process. Last two. One more. We're gonna hold it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, I'm gonna fall, and 1. Go ahead, drop it down. Not perfect, but this is what we're doing. We're getting stronger together, a little bit each and every day. All right, go ahead, shake those legs out. We got one last move here. I am gonna take my hands and I'm gonna go ahead and kind of genie them together. It gives you a little tension off the wrist, especially if you're holding at your chest or anybody that has wrist issues. All right, so we're gonna combine all of these together. All right, so we are gonna shift our weight. We're gonna start to the right side this time. We're gonna laterally kick, press it down, come into a squat, stand it up. Laterally kick to the left, press it down, squat, and stand. Lateral side to side, press it down, squat, stand. Keep this motion. Find your stability first. It is definitely different with these tension springs. They're trying to pull you from one side to the other, and you're balancing with your bar. Last two on each side. One more left, one more right. You can definitely feel the instability of the bar. Press it down and go ahead and stand it up. Go ahead, unwrap your arms, and you can take your feet out of those straps. All right, I am gonna go ahead and turn sideways to the camera as it is a better view. I'm gonna take this Pilates bar and I'm gonna take my right hand and place it into the bar. This bottom strap, I'm just gonna push over to the side. I'm gonna use this top strap only. Now you choose, since my right hand is on the top, I am gonna go ahead and choose to put the strap on my right foot to start. Okay, my left foot is coming in front of me with a soft bend in it. Now you have to adjust this bar. This is to help stabilize you. You wanna square your hips to the bar, leg comes behind. Hold with both hands. From here, draw those abs in, shoulders are back. We're gonna lift that back leg and drop it down. Again, a lot of ankle stability. So extend it back and down. I love this extra thick mat, but sometimes standing work is a challenge with it because the thicker the mat is, the harder it is to ground to the floor. So just extending it back, resisting it down. We got 3, 2, last one. Can you hold it back? Can you give me little pulses up? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place that foot down and step it in. A lot of work in that stability glute. So shake it out, staying on that same side. We're not switching legs yet. Same position. Coming into that little bit of a lunge position, soft knee. You want to make sure that that knee is over that ankle. Push into that bar, both hands, one hand, whichever you choose. We're going to lift the leg, sweep it across, touch it down. Lift, sweep, bring it back, down. Lift, sweep across, bring it back. Lift, sweep, down. We got 4, 3, 2, I don't know what's hurting more, my ankle or my glute. Last one. Can you sweep it back? Can you just hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up. Woo! And shake it out. Go ahead. Reach that glute out. Give yourself a figure 4 if you need. Whatever you need here. All right, we're gonna switch to the other side. No need to change the pole. You can just switch the strap to the other foot. Once you have that strap to the other foot, now I'm gonna take my left hand on top. It just braces myself better on this side of my body, and my right hand is going below. All right, each side of your body is different. Remember, no side is equal. Find that low stand. Knee is trying to stay behind that first and second toe. You're gonna point your toe behind you. You're gonna lift and lower. Yes. Drop it down. Embrace the shake. It's gonna happen no matter what. Mine's just happening a lot earlier already. Keep those abs pulled in, stabilize. We got 4, 3, 2, last one. We got those pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You got this. One more. Place that foot down and shake it out. Stabilizing glute, no joke, is definitely on fire. Also feeling it definitely in the ankle. All right, shake it out. We have that other set coming with those crossover. So in that standing lunge, soft bend in the knee, stabilize yourself, find your balance. You're gonna lift. You're gonna sweep across and bring it back. Remember, it takes maybe a couple times to get your body to realize what you're asking it to do. Five, the shake is real, embrace it. 4, 3, 2, last one, then we have that hold. Can you hold it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it on up and shake it out. Beautiful. Go ahead, shake those legs on out. Woo. You can go ahead, you can put that bar on down. And we are gonna go ahead and just stretch this all out. So I'm gonna stay facing away from you just so you have a better view. You're gonna draw those abs in, shoulders are back. We're just gonna alternate side to side, high knee marches, just like we did in the beginning. Checking if our balance is a little bit better than where it was when we started. So alternating side to side, single leg lifts. Try to keep stability in the pelvis. I'm gonna have to bring my thinner mat out because this mat is very hard for me to balance on, especially on my right hip. Last 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, I'm gonna turn face you. We're gonna open our legs wide. We're gonna come into a little bit of a sumo squat. We're gonna reach those arms up. And then I want you to go ahead, forward, sweep forward in between those legs. Bring it on up and open it wide. Let's do a few more of those. Bring it up, bend yourself down, flow in and flow out. For 3 more. Reach up, squat down, flex at the spine, bring yourself upright. One more. Bring your legs together. I'm going to turn sideways. We're going to do that roll down one more time. So soft bend in your knees. I want you to draw those abdominals in. Pretend you have that wall behind you. You're going to curve yourself down. Slowly draw those abs in, that straight wall behind you. Roll yourself down as far as you can. Take a few breaths down. Keep those abs pulled in. Relax your neck. Move it from left to right. Take a big deep inhale. Exhale, slowly stack your spine, keeping those abs drawn in. You're going to come up to that C curve with that flexion. Then you're slowly going to roll your shoulders back. Bring your head up to neutral. Send those shoulders down. And we completed day 2 of our Pilates Bar Challenge. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this quick and effective workout. And until tomorrow, I'll meet you at the bar. Bye.